Hey everybody, welcome to day 188 of Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is Friday, December 13th, 2024, and we met our sales goal today on Friday the 13th. Pretty cool. I don't know if you're superstitious at all. I'm not, but anyway, it's kind of a fun, cool date. And I am reset to 0. My shipping is done, minus the couple items that just sold that I will get to in the morning, which I'm not, anxious to do because we had already met our sales goal. So they can go out tomorrow. And I'm going to tell you about one of those items because it's kind of a cool story and what I love about being an everything seller. All right, but I'm reset to 0, and joining me on the Reset to 0 Challenger, Jill of Rusted Truck Relics, Jason the CNT Swapper, Char Fabulous Flamingos, Kathy Singz, Nick Mr. C Chats, Vanessa the Diabetic Reseller, Brightest Holidays, Judith R, Pam of Whimsy and Such, Carmen of Northern Bargains, Becky of Becky Consigns, and Lee of Lee Phillips 4191. Great job resetting to 0. I have heard that some of our participants are hoping it rubs off on their family. And, sometimes that does happen. Once you get hooked on it and you get used to those, nice, fresh workspaces and nice, fresh home spaces, it's pretty cool. I always said it was my goal when I moved into my new house that I could have company at any point in time without having like a major freak out, like, oh, people are coming over, I got to clean up this, I got to get the laundry, I got to make everything nice. No, at any point anybody can come to my house, and I'm not horrified. So it's a pretty cool feeling and I'm pretty pleased with it. I don't know if anybody else has tried that, but it's good. And once you keep it, it's pretty easy to maintain. It's just getting it to that level initially. So today we're still in the middle of the reseller ramp up Listapalooza. It is not too late to join. We have 1 day left. Tomorrow, Saturday, that'll be our last listing day to fill that truck. We're trying to get to a group goal of 2,000 listings, and we're getting pretty close. There's been some pretty inspiring people listing, doing more than they've ever done before, putting up some great numbers and just encouraging each other. It's pretty cool. So the Facebook group is linked up in the comments here. It's probably not the last time we're going to do something like this. It is a lot of work, so we don't do it very often, but we always enjoy when we do it with Consignment Chats. All right. And you can join our Patreon, and you can join as a free member if you like. And that way you'll know all the goings on, all the happenings, so when the next one launches, you'll be in the know. You also get access to our free book clubs and things like that in there. And it is free to join. There are paid tiers, but I would recommend just if it's something you're interested in, if you're interested in being inspired, if you're interested in growing your business with other like-minded resellers, that might be the place for you. It's a pretty good resource, if I do say so myself. All right, so today, Listapalooza, see, this all ties in. Listapalooza, I have a lot of consignments coming on Sunday, a truckload, so I didn't want to advertise for more items, but I'm really low on inventory. So I'm doing a lot, cleaning up a lot of those things, the things you really put off that you should be doing. And you just, it's not urgent. It doesn't need to be done. It doesn't need to be done. So one of the things I do is I do a lot of jewelry. I like to do jewelry, but if something is broken or scrap, but it's still a pretty cool piece, there's beads, there's whatever, there's something wrong with the piece. I just put it in a drawer, in a baggie, and I just let it build up and build up and build up. And then I make 1 pound-ish lots out of the broken pieces, lot them up and sell them like that. So anyway, I was desperate for inventory. So I went in and I did it. I think I had four lots that I was able to put up and list. And as I was doing it and I'm weighing it out to get it, make sure it's under a pound, I came across something, and it was this coin here. I'll show you guys what it is. Maybe one of you knows what it is. Okay. So I Google Lens it, and I'm like, all right, there's only one thing that comes up, and it's called a Potty dollar. Yes. Potty dollar. like, all right, well, I guess it kind of looks like the lady might be sitting on a potty. I'm not sure. Let me show you what the back of the coin looks like. So it's like, the eagle. It looks like, Lady Liberty coin. There's kind of like some stars there. I'm like, what the heck is going on with this thing? So, all right. So Google Lens. And then I look up like, what is a potty dollar? I'm not quite understanding that. So I'm going to link up the great video that I found with the gentleman explaining what a potty dollar is and what the origin of them is. So basically it was like the dollar coins or $50 coins that in the, I guess, late 1800s, early 1900s, they would, file them down. They would put carvings on them. Some of them are a little naughty, but just interesting things. So it actually is a coin that was filed down and carved with these images. A lot of them, they had Lady Liberty, on the potty or something like that. You'll see if you watch the video. So anyway, this was in the junk lot, and I only took it off the scale because the weight was a little over, and I'm like, what is this? It's kind of heavy. I'm like, God, let me just photograph it and Google Lens it and see. And oh, am I glad I did? Yeah, the comps were really high. This one is in fairly rough condition. The comps were they went from, they were like $300, I think was the average price of a potty dollar. So I put it up, I listed it. I was going to auction it. Most of them sold at auction for a couple $100, but I thought, I really could use a quick flip right now. Let me put it up and see what happens. None of them were in quite this rough condition. It was up for, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes before it sold for $124. So I'm hoping it goes to somebody that is going to appreciate it. Maybe they collect them. They must have had a saved search in eBay. Yeah, it sold on eBay. I did put it up on Etsy and Poshmark as well, but it sold on eBay right away. And so there you go. I'm going to go back to Char. We have a t-shirt. It's called, she said one day, Char, Fabulous Flamingos, don't judge it, just list it. And I almost didn't list this. I almost didn't look it up. Obviously, it had been in the scrap broken jewelry bag. I don't know how it got there. I don't know when it was put in there. I don't know what the deal is with this thing, but I'm glad that I learned something new that I can pass along to you guys. I'm curious if you've ever heard of one. But now I would definitely, if I were you, be on the lookout for these Bolo potty dollars. I don't know how common they are. I don't know if it was just a freak occurrence that I had one, but there you have it. And that is why I love being an everything seller, because you learn something new every day. Like you think you see it, you think you've seen it all. And then there's this like whole other world that opens up to you when you get, sometimes it's a box lot at an auction. So, it's so much fun. And a lot of times there's history involved and you get to learn all about different things. So it's really fun. I really enjoy it. I don't think I could ever sell just one thing and niche down like that. But I know a lot of people do, but I have fun. I have fun like this, and days like this. Yeah. Celebration. All right, guys, have an awesome night. I will see you on day 189 of Reseller Reflections. And remember, be on the lookout for those potty coins or potty dollars. Night, night.